Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Genshin Impact's version 4.7 livestream and I thought, hey, I might as well give it a try. I've wanted to try those for a while but never managed to be at home on time for them. Today I could though. Plus I'm super excited because there's so much going on and there's definitely going to be Traveler stuff that I really love. So yeah. Heads up, before we start, as always, I have to do those warnings for people who might not be familiar with my work. This video wasn't streamed before what you see. In other words, I didn't watch the stream on Twitch and put the whole thing here. I will watch the full stream, but what you will see here is an edited version of that. So any parts that I was really quiet will be cut out to save both editing time for me because I won't be able to upload it within 24 hours like streamers do. And also not to waste your time because you're here for a reaction, you don't want me to be quiet, right? There will be some quiet parts, I'm guessing, but not as long as if I hadn't edited them out. Oh my god, it's happening. I left my PC for like 2 minutes and they changed the picture. OMG. OMG, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Yeah. Oh, it's 10 minutes still, but I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'll calm down. I've been waiting for this. As an Aether main, I've been waiting for this. Traveler Nation is getting fed after so long, finally. I mean, sure, we had Shanyun's story quest too, but that was like seeing the Traveler being in pain. There was no progress. We just finally saw them sad because Paimon had already mentioned we were crying in our sleep, but we'd never seen it up until Shanyun's quest. But yeah, OMG, I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Should I refresh? Oh!
He comes and goes
Here it
without
is.
leaving a trace, only appearing at the most critical moments. He's highly knowledgeable, and he likes to share his observations with others. She has a cold and stern exterior, and her spotless battle record has earned her renown throughout Fontaine. She is an unusual-looking Melusine with an equally unique perspective on the world. And now, their voice actors have all gathered here today to deliver the version 4.7 special program!
Yay!
We're actually all here.
Finally!
Hello, travelers. My name is Zach Aguilar, and I voice the male traveler. Today, our hosts for the special program include...
Hello everybody, I'm Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Dainsleif. You may know me from all those new character intro videos and occasionally dropping lore on y'all.
And I'm Sarah Williams, the voice of the head nurse at the Fortress of Maripede, Sigewinne. She's there keeping everybody all healthy and nice and making sure everybody feels good.
And hey everyone,
Good.
I'm Crystal Lee, the voice of Fontaine's champion duelist, Chlorinde. Pew pew pew, let's get it.
All
Pew,
right,
pew, pew.
nice. So we've got a traveler, a man of mystery, a duelist, and a healer. I think it's the perfect adventuring party.
I love Sigewinne does a little
Guys, I
clappy.
just
So
received an
cute.
invitational letter to a new domain.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
not a
imagine that.
coincidence.
Gee willikers, where did that come
That's
from?
just destiny.
Yeah, definitely. You know, this new domain seems to be right behind us, but in order to complete the challenge, we'll need to tackle several missions first.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's do this!
oh goodness.
Traveler, Paimon, would you join us and play Marechaussee Hunter Judgment Day?
Oh.
This script was adapted from the real history of the Marechaussee Hunters. You all will play the role of hunters from a bygone era
yes!
and
Oh,
resolve
I'm
a series
so
of events
excited.
unfolding in the capital.
Many of my habits are customs I've adopted from the Marechaussee Hunter tradition. They fought against monsters, while I fight against lawbreakers. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of
Yes,
Fontaine's
Queen.
law. Loaded.
Also, she does use the guns. Okay.
Time to testify.
Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present.
What?
So vast and mysterious. There must be
Sethos,
quite a
yes!
story behind this place.
I mean, I knew he was going to
I'll
come, but you
explore
know.
this place with you to the end. Let's never stop hoping for victory. Way ahead of you.
Bull. Okay.
Move or be moved.
your fighting ability, of course. It's just so much more dangerous in there than I ever imagined.
Oh, hell no.
Well, if it hurts, just let me know.
Take your pills. Take your medicine.
Let's blow bubbles!
Okay, that's cute.
Don't be nervous. Just relax.
That's a big-ass syringe.
Disease, one I suspect that every Fontanian suffers from.
But they don't trust me at all. Do you really think it matters whether I'm Melusine or a human?
I don't believe Master would suddenly disappear for no reason. There must have been something she just had to do.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
The way he's holding his sword, he must be a real Marashose hunter.
You used it yourself,
Wait, what?
didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
That's quite the gamble. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Yes?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No, I disagree. Are we gonna touch her? Are we? Oh. Oh, guys, that was nice. Oh, there's so much. We learn about Chlorine's master, I'm guessing. We're learning why Sigewinne has a human face. And we're also having the Dane quest. This looks really exciting, but I gotta say I expected a little more on the twins. However, I won't get disappointed because, you know, there were many scenes, so they're probably hiding stuff. There's probably way more than they showed us. I think we're finally touching our sibling. I hope she allows him to hug her, and vice versa, obviously, if you're a Levine player. Okay, we're back.
It looks like our first mission is here.
Fancy that.
Assemble your team. Oh, I get it. Our first mission is to introduce the new characters. All right, this is getting exciting.
Here it is.
All right then. Well, how about we start off by introducing Fontaine's strongest champion duelist, Chlorinde.
You would say that.
It's true.
It's true, it is.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter.
Your opinions matter to me,
For
Queen.
when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
I expected her to be a sword user because she's a duelist and all, but we get to use the weapons. I'm glad about that.
Where evil lurks.
Oh, those animations.
Did you see that
So
ultimate?
good. That ultimate is so cool.
Chlorine's strength actually has a really interesting origin. She inherited it from the Marashose hunters.
Ooh, the hunters from the artifact set. The Marashose Hunters were an organization that defeated monsters and upheld justice from the shadows. I think the group's name has also been mentioned in some of Fontaine's historical records.
Exactly. The Marashose hunters have a long history. To modern-day Fontanians, they're nothing more than an old legend from novels and plays, but for Chlorinde, the Marashose hunters' legacy is really real. If travelers want to learn more about the Marashose hunters, then be sure to check out Clorinde's story quest in the new version.
Oh, will.
Learn more about the Marashose hunters.
Perfect, then let's get into her combat abilities.
Yeah.
Chlorinde is categorized as an electro sword user, but she actually uses both a sword and a pistolet to attack her enemies during combat.
Pistolet, I like
Now,
that.
her normal attack deals physical damage by performing up to 5 consecutive strikes.
Normal
During her
stuff.
charged attack, Chlorinde uses her pistolet to target enemies in a V shape in front of her. During combat, unleashing Chlorinde's elemental skill will cause her to enter the night
Oh,
visual state.
you know, it's
During
too
this state, Chlorinde
fast.
can unleash 2
I didn't
different
realize how
types of
fast it
special
is.
attacks. Her normal attacks will be converted into swift hunt pistolet attacks, and her elemental skill will be converted into a lunging attack, impale the knight.
Huh. It looks like Chlorinde gains a bond of life during her elemental skill. Does the skill have any additional effects?
Oh,
She's losing
good
life when doing
perception on
that. I
those
just
guys.
noticed.
Those swift hunt pistolet attacks increase Chlorine's bond of life.
So, Chlorinde is meant to use her pistolet to accumulate a bond of life and
Oh,
then
I
use her sword to
see.
clear it once it reaches a certain amount. And that way, both attacks benefit each other.
Bingo! Though you should remember the effect of one of Corinne's
It still sounds a bit complicated though. In general, I don't know why, but they make electric type characters very complicated to play.
will be converted into a bond of life.
Like, I'm currently trying to build some more than Beta, who is my second main, and it's so hard to play some of them that I just build, and then I'm like, I can't play them. And even building them is hard.
Never forgotten her identity as a Marashose hunter. So, during her elemental burst, Last Lightfall, Chlorinde draws on her Marashose hunter heritage to unleash an ancient skill that empowers mortals to fight deadly monsters.
Ancient skill, okay. I'm curious about her story.
I'm sure that travelers will be eager to use her to uncover treasure, defeat monsters, and of course...
Okay, we have original one. I don't remember if there's anyone else who can do that here. I haven't checked.
Is really pretty stern and composed as a champion duelist, but I wonder
She
how
looks
she
cool, damn it, but I don't know if I'll pull.
Does she have any hobbies?
They'll also get to join Chlorinde on a very special tabletop troop adventure.
Oh, new game?
I love TTRPGs so much.
Tabletop new game?
I'm so excited!
Yeah. And with all of that, that is all the information that I have to share about Chlorinde. So, next up, let's introduce our adorable little Sigewinne.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Too excited. Hold on. We gotta look at her demo first.
Yes.
You only get one body, so you gotta take care of it. But it's just
Bubbles!
as important to take care of your mind.
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
Hold still.
I don't like characters that have to point because I use a mouse and it's kind of killing me.
He might feel a little prick.
I love the syringe, dude. Oh, Star Eyes, little Aether.
Unreal!
Wow!
I love her pills so
Cuteness
much.
overload.
The bubble has ears on
Yes.
I would love to ride around on a bubble like that. She's with her little legs dangling in the air. Oh,
Yeah,
if that's the syringe she uses on her patients, I can see why they might be nervous about getting sick.
I get nervous too.
Sometimes you gotta take your medicine. And since she's the head nurse at the Fortress of Meripede, Sigewinne wants everyone to stay healthy. Well, Sigewinne is a Hydro Bow user. Her normal
Bow
attack
user too?
unleashes up to 3 consecutive attacks. During the second and third attack, Sigewinne takes out a pill and tosses it at her opponent.
I was paying too much attention to her powers, I didn't realize what kind of weapon she was holding.
Look at the size of that thing.
She can make aimed shots using her charged
Oh, that's a
attack.
beautiful
Once
weapon
the shot
though.
is held and fully charged, Sigewinne's bow will fire slow-moving ministration bubbles, dealing hydro damage to her target. Just make sure not to release her arrow. Oh, and
You know what her
Sigewinne
weapon
uses a
reminds me?
specially made bubble gun to
Sailor
fire a
Moon
giant
merch,
full string
or
bubble
Sailor
bomb
Moon
during her
toys.
elemental skills. The longer you hold her elemental skill, the larger the bubble grows.
Oh,
Once
that
the
is so
projectile is
fun.
released, it will gradually decrease in size as it bounces around. The bigger the bubble, the greater the damage and healing effect. And if a large bubble hits a weaker enemy, they'll be trapped inside.
She has a very cute kid, but I don't know.
It's like she's trapping them in a... Like the bond of life mechanic is pretty integral to both Sigewinne and Clorinde's kits. That sure was a lot of information, though.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I
can't
mean.
wait to
Again,
see
too
these
much
abilities in
information, a little
And
complicated
travelers won't
kids. I
just
don't
be limited
know.
to the play styles that they've seen here, right? As I understand it, the mechanics leave a lot of room for open experimentation.
Yeah.
True that though,
And
yeah.
outside
Open
of combat,
experimentation is a
Melusines are
thing.
very connected to the ocean, so Sigewinne always takes care of her companions during underwater exploration. Sigewinne is especially helpful when her friends are endangered by underwater enemies. She can use her emergency dose talent to continuously restore HP to her party member for a period of time.
What?
Unfortunately, doing so will lower all of their elemental and physical resistances.
There's always a price.
Cool. That seems like a
That
skill
would
that
have been
come in handy, though.
that would have been a freebie,
Sigewinne is
okay.
always looking out for us. Thanks,
Having
head
like
nurse.
something to counter it would make sense. But this will help with
Oh, and I've got
underwater
quick
enemies a
question
lot.
for you all. Yes. Have you noticed any differences between Sigewinne and other Melusines?
Her face.
Yeah, well, I think her appearance and her interests definitely stand out. Like, if
Mhm.
you ignore the tail and the feelers.
Oh,
on
I
her head,
love
then
when
actually
she has
isn't
a
that different
bubble
from a
burst on her
human.
How could you
face.
ignore those?
Right. Well, true and fair. But also, she's interested in beauty, and she knows a lot about skincare, and she actually even contributes to the most famous beauty magazine in Fontaine.
Did not know that.
Another
and
magazine
her medical
character.
knowledge.
Right?
We haven't
Goro,
encountered any
time
other
to make
Melusines
friends.
who give medical treatment to humans.
Hey, speaking of story quests, didn't
Oh, yeah.
travelers meet a mysterious youngster last version?
Yes, yes.
Sometime during
Tell us about the
Sino's
youngster.
story quest? Well, travelers will now have the opportunity to add him to their parties. He recently left the desert and he's eager to travel around. So, Zach, why don't you introduce him?
Go, Zach.
Oh, me?
Go on,
Okay,
go
then.
on.
Let's take a look at Sethos' demo.
If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better.
Oh. I don't know how I feel about him being a bow user though, because in the story there was a different weapon. I won't spoil it in case you haven't played it yet. Pew pew pew!
Oh,
Okay. His design is so cool.
He looks
Yep.
amazing.
Yeah, the clothes and the hair, I love it.
Right?
And he always knows where to find the best regional specialties.
I expected that.
Probably know where this is going, but I'll say it anyway. When Sethos is in your team, he'll reveal the location of Sumeru regional specialties on the minimap.
Nice.
Whoa.
That's a good thing,
Wait, so
especially
I'm
in the
curious.
desert.
He's lived in a remote desert for his entire life, and he carries the weight of such an ancient legacy. To me, it seems like someone with that kind of upbringing would either be like really introverted or just super arrogant, but Sethos doesn't seem like that at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sethos
Yeah, it's
is
kinda
a very
cool.
open-minded
He's-
and cheerful person.
Yeah,
As
cheerful.
the successor to the mysterious Temple of Silence, he had more educational opportunities than other people who live in Sumeru's desert. His responsibilities drive him to learn about other people and places. He has a very open mind, and he tries to be optimistic. In fact, his personality is a huge help in getting along with other people.
So wait, that sounds like...
Which I
Are
think
you
is very
saying he's a social
important
butterfly?
for his position now.
I guess.
Again, I won't say
He's a
anything
pretty
because you
busy
might have
guy,
not
and
played
he
Sino's
lives a
quests
pretty
yet.
varied lifestyle. And he's around the same age as the General Mahamatra Sino. Let's move on to what he can do in combat. Yes. Sethos' aim shot has a special variant when charged to level 2. He can't move when his attack is charged to its second level, but it allows him to fire a powerful shadow-piercing shot that can pierce enemies, dealing electro damage to targets in its path. Sethos' talent, Black Kite's Enigma, can decrease
Yeah, I
the
don't do
charging
well
time
with
of his aim shot
aiming
by
once
consuming
again.
elemental energy.
But I want him.
Some elemental energy will also be consumed after releasing the shot.
Yep,
Nice.
I noticed too, and I don't like
Yeah,
it.
and also I noticed his aim shots take a really long time to charge. So I think that means players need to store up elemental energy to fire the shadow-piercing shot faster, right? Hey, wait a minute. I feel like this is the first Genshin Impact character who actually consumes elemental energy while firing aimed shots.
What?
Yeah, you're right on.
Hey.
That's why Sethos has an elemental skill that helps him restore elemental energy.
Useful.
It's an ancient ritual that deals AoE electro damage, and it also restores elemental energy whenever a hit on an enemy triggers an overloaded, electrocharged, superconduct, electro swirl, quicken, aggravate, or hyperbloom reaction.
That's a lot.
But travelers also have another option for firing powerful shots. By unleashing his elemental burst, Sethos will perform an ancient ritual that was passed
So
down
this is
from King
more
Deshret's
me.
era. He will
Like
enter
using the
twilight
normal attacks
meditation
for
state, converting his normal
attack,
attacks
yeah.
to enemy-piercing dusk bolts that deal increased
Like Yoi
damage
Mia,
based on
ne?
his elemental mastery.
Oh, that's cool.
One of his other talents will also increase the damage dealt by a shadow-piercing shot for a period of time based on his elemental
Also, it can be
mastery.
quicker too.
Hey, all right.
Oh wow, we finished the first mission.
Nice. I wonder what the next one's gonna be. Let's get it.
Oh, it looks like we'll have to uncover hidden secrets in our next mission.
Why are all you guys looking at me?
I mean, it's your
secrets
turn.
are kind of your area of expertise.
All your character does is speak in riddles.
Thank you, Chlorinde.
That's a good point. Okay, well, I guess I'm the only one who can shed some light
Oh,
on
please,
hidden
please,
secrets.
please.
So here we go. Archon
Oh,
Quest Chapter
not
4,
bedtime story
Six
again.
Bedtime Story will become available in version 4.7. Travelers will finally reunite with Dainsleif, who will share more information about Conria's past.
Ooh.
That's
Yep.
what you guys were waiting for, right?
And the siblings, obviously.
And also, I, got to break out my voice acting skills for
Yeah,
this batch, you
yes,
guys.
please, more Zach.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. This time, Aether and Lumine will get to meet face
yes.
to face. And based on what we heard in the trailer, it seems like the Loom of Fate is now complete. so travelers can look forward to learning more about Kari Bear in this quest.
We can't.
No, let him speak, let him cook.
Okay, leave some secrets for me. These are important secrets that travelers should uncover for themselves.
Let him get me excited though.
Call off the snipers! Call off the snipers!
Right? Look, I know, I get it that everyone can barely contain their excitement. So, I will throw you a bone. To help tide you over until the next update, I'll be sharing a special surprise with you.
Yes, please.
What is it?
Come on.
Oh, I love surprises. It is.
You'll know very soon.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
First, we need to introduce the event wishes.
Okay, got it.
In the first phase of version 4.7, Chlorinde and Aether will be featured in
Oh, so Sethos will be in the first phase after all?
Sethos will be the new 4-star unit that appears on
I expected them to put him in the second one.
In the second phase of the version, travelers can look forward to event
this is a very fitting combo.
And, because there's never enough, a new 5-star sword, Absolution,
Dude, they look so good.
Silver Shower Heartstrings will also be featured on their respective weapon banners.
They look so good.
So cool. So good, right? All right. Okay. I've made y'all wait long enough.
Yes, please get to the point.
The surprise.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go. Oh my god, it's the animated short! Oh my god! It's the animated short. Oh. Oh, she's so pretty. My boy. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Oh, they're separate, dude. Still separate. Oh no, I'm going to cry. Oh, that was a sick transition.
This journey of ours has been bittersweet. Close my eyes, wondering what you would have dreamed if you were here standing next to me. Would you know
sweetheart,
how I feel and see what I see? Know that I will always try, finding your rhythm and rhyme. Through the nights so long and dark, I see you shining bright. And no matter where you are, you've come with me this far, showing the way when all is falls apart.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to cry! Oh, they make each other's hair. I'm gonna cry.
When the snow all melts away and the ice finally breaks, have you taken off? Are you ready on your way? No matter where you are, I've come with you this far. I'm never really lost. Our paths we shall cross.
I swear, I am not okay. Bro, they did well to leave a spot now for us to be quiet. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm okay. I'm going to take you to Lumine Aether. I'm telling you, I am a passionate Aether main and I want him to find his sister. And if one of the siblings dies, I swear I'm giving up the game. I don't care. They have to survive and they have to be together. I won't have it any other way. But did you see all that, like... I mean, okay, I will speak from Aether's side now. I know that it's the same for Lumine, by the way. But I'm just saying it so that we don't confuse our pronouns here. And I don't confuse you, first and foremost. So, Lumine is having such a hard time. And I want to know why Aether had to stay back and she to continue. Like, did she know that her sibling was sleeping? Or did she think he was dead? That's what I want to know. And they're so sweet, dude. They were traveling together. They were making each other's hair. They were having fun together. And now, no matter who is on their side, it feels lonely. And I feel especially for Lumine. Again, Aether, if you're playing with Lumine. It must be even harder for her.
Welcome back, travelers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey.
I think it's about time we introduce this domain behind us.
Yes,
Oh,
bring on
I
the
see flying
challenge.
objects.
So ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
You sound ready.
The location of this challenge seems pretty intriguing. Paimon and the Traveler discovered a secret room within the Mondstadt library.
Oh, that
They
looks
received an
very...
invitation to participate in a mysterious performance.
Very Lisa-oriented, very
rooms and libraries. I've
witches
always wanted one.
oriented.
So that's right, the all-new event, Imaginarium Theater, will become available in version 4.7 for travelers who are adventure rank 35 or higher.
Nice. Wait, so this is
Yeah,
a
very,
library?
very witches, coded, very magic.
I know, it looks a lot different from what I imagine. It's huge.
Yeah, it kind of looks more like a magic castle.
Right? So cool. I would live there.
Please.
So, travelers will encounter a concierge in the area who calls himself Wolfie.
Oh,
I know, he's so cute.
oh
He'll
look at
reveal
him!
that this room was created by a mage, and that he's waiting for a guest to take the stage. He is also a poet. That guest will hopefully put on a magnificent
forgot my
performance
expression,
by becoming the main character of the mage's story.
Bring on that main character energy.
Ooh. After arriving
I'm
in this room,
forgetting how
travelers just
the
need to
circle of
interact with this
mages is
strange
called that we
book in order
found
to
in
participate
Mondstadt,
in the
but I think
Imaginarium
this is
Theater
related to
challenge.
this.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, look at the
What kind of
witches!
challenge is it?
Oh, let me tell you. Imaginarium Theater contains a series of combat challenges with different battle conditions. Now, only characters who wield specific elemental types will be allowed to participate, so travelers will have to select characters who meet the requirements of the challenge.
Oh, I get it. But what if we don't have enough characters in our roster who meet the requirements?
Good thinking, but you won't have to worry about that, because first off, 6 characters will be designated as the initial lineup for each challenge. Trial characters will be provided for travelers that are missing any of those characters.
Nice.
And travelers can also invite special guest characters to participate in the challenges that aren't restricted by the event requirements. In addition, travelers can also designate a certain number of characters as supports for their friends. They can also select their friends' supporting characters to join their own team.
That's a nice way to get to try new characters.
Right? Friends. Who would say no to more friends?
Support each other in staged combat.
Friends helping each other. And during the current challenge period, those 6 designated characters who make the initial lineup will gain fantastical blessings. This will grant them buffs that remain potent even outside of the Imaginarium Theater challenge.
Wait. So you're saying those buffs aren't just active during the challenge itself?
Yes!
Wow.
You're kidding. Wait, okay, the mage behind the theater must be super powerful.
Oh, super powerful. And I know that everyone's probably wondering why it looked like we had to select so many characters just now, but characters will consume vigor while participating in Imaginarium Theater combat challenges. So when a character's vigor is fully depleted, they will no longer be able to fight, and you will have to replace them with a new character.
It's time for some R&R.
I get it. So when you select your characters, you have to pay attention to how well they work together.
Yes.
And also how well they can fill in for each other.
Exactly.
Involved strategy.
And I should also mention that not all selected characters will immediately appear in your team. Some characters can only be gathered by progressing through the story. They can formally be added to your team at the end of an Imaginarium Theater battle, or when you encounter certain special events.
Dude.
Cool. So
assembling your team is part of the challenge.
Yes, which makes it even more fun. But let me explain a little more about the special events that I mentioned. Travelers can choose to spend Fantasia flowers to trigger events during the story. Now, some events will unlock certain characters for battle, and others may trigger certain perils, certain doom. So, travelers will have to choose very carefully.
Oh, that makes it interesting. Stakes are high, obviously.
Can collect performance toward rewards.
100? Did you see that? 100. You saw.
The first time they complete a challenge, travelers will also receive a debut performance gift.
Ooh, presents.
200 too.
Confident can try to attain the star challenge condition during each stage.
Oh, bitch, it's on. It's on.
Performance medals that correspond with the difficulty of the challenge. These medals can be displayed on their profile.
Go ahead and show off.
And that's not all, right? Travelers can also obtain toy medals during this event, which they can exchange with Wolfie the Concierge. In return, travelers will receive special poses for their characters when taking
photos. Yes!
Travelers will be able to take all sorts of new cool
For pictures, yeah.
I am excited to see new poses.
So hyped.
Me too. And also, more poses will be added whenever Imaginarium Theater is updated.
Yes. And finally, each performance in the Imaginarium Theater has several difficulty levels, and each one has a different number of challenges. Higher difficulty levels will yield even better rewards.
Bring it on.
As Wolfie the Concierge likes to say,
When the brilliant golden glow of the treasure beckons, don't you hesitate. Just go open it.
How can he be so
That's
cute?
amazing.
I don't know, somehow I still didn't make him as cute as he actually is.
Of course, it'll take time for travelers to raise the necessary characters and understand how they fit into this new challenge.
So?
And I'm sure travelers are always looking for ways to get more primo gems.
Yeah, so is this permanent? Is this permanent?
Gimme.
Each month, Imaginarium Theater will alternate with updates with the Spiral Abyss. In addition,
with the Spiral
total
Abyss?
rewards that can be gained from the Spiral Abyss has been increased from 600 primo gems to 800 primo gems.
Yes!
Yeah. More information will be available across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so keep a lookout.
Aye, Captain.
Ooh, the background is changing.
Ooh, here we go.
Let's see what else this version has.
New bow.
Please.
Mutual security enhancing simulation. Huh. I see some hilly churls and ruin guards, so I'm assuming this is one of those monster fighting events.
Monsters directly. Instead, they'll be able to command monsters to fight in a cooperative
Oh, like
simulation.
the one we did with the fungi.
We'll be hosting a strategic war game to improve their understanding of security needs throughout Tevat. They'll be accompanied by representatives from Mondstadt's Knights of
Oh.
Inazuma's Yashiro
Yes.
Commission, Sumeru's Corps
Oh,
of
I'm
30,
so down.
and Fontaine's Special
Yes.
Patrol. Their joint exercise is intended to improve military tactics across the continent.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow. You're making this event sound really official.
That was my official voice. I'm just doing my best. As I was saying, you can play two different kinds of scenarios in the event. Assault scenarios and defense scenarios. As special representatives
Oh,
to
this
the
is my
simulation, travelers will
kind
need to
of
analyze
game.
enemy
I love
formations and deploy the
strategy.
best
I
units
love
for
strategy.
completing the challenge.
In assault scenarios, you only need to select your combat units and deploy them within your
So it's
staging
like
area.
the event we had
So
with
once the scenario
fungi
begins,
and the
unit will
event we had in
automatically start
Nazuma
attacking your
with
opponent. So sit back
with
and
pillars
I
and
don't know if
shooting
you
at
can
a
relax when these things are
specific
coming
place,
at you.
but with
Right.
monsters
Clearly not.
instead.
Pew pew.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna give this
Oh
a
yeah,
try.
there are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a mixture of the Inazuma event and the fungi event.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to mention something important.
You
know. I know. But here, we can fix it now. Some types of combat units are more effective against others. Ranged units like Hilly Churl archers are vulnerable to melee units like Mighty Churls. But don't fret, you can turn a bad situation around if you choose the best units to tackle the opponents on the battlefield.
Just choose the best unit, Zach.
Exactly, just choose the best units.
Just
dude.
choose the best unit.
Simple fix.
Yeah, very
In defense
simple.
scenarios, you need to deploy units to a We're introducing another combat-related event, Endless Forms Most Martial.
Ooh, okay. I'm guessing that this one is gonna test some different skills.
Yeah, you betcha. In the previous event, travelers only got to simulate combat, but the environment on a real battlefield is way more unpredictable. And that's why it's important to come up with combat tactics on the fly and take advantage of battlefield conditions. So, in Endless
Battlefield
Forms Most
conditions?
Martial, travelers will have to defeat enemies according to the special rules of each stage. For example, some challenges may require travelers to defeat enemies affected by the
Oh, that's what they mean. Okay,
challenge
that's
condition.
normal.
And that is the only way to accumulate progress towards the challenge goal. Now, once they satisfy the requirements, they'll be able to earn rewards.
Next event.
Of course. If we don't have the cutesy event too.
I've gotten a report about a loud boom that just went off in a rather unremarkable part of Fontaine.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
I like that news.
it must have come from that crocodile-shaped cannon. That thing looks pretty scary.
Never fear,
I find it
viewers,
cute,
I
not scary,
won't worry
but
about it,
yeah.
actually. This cannon was modified by a Fontanian engineer. It's now just a toy cannon that you can use to fire hydro bullets.
Oh, it's that kind of game, okay.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, why not indeed, if that's the case? Travelers will need to allocate energy to the cannon and choose the correct firing mode to destroy as many
Okay,
target
that's
balls as
cool.
possible
It's-
within the time limit. They'll
After
even
all
be
they gave
rewarded
us,
for their
they need a
trouble.
more
Will there
laid
ever
back
a
kind of
doubt?
game.
In order to keep the event interesting, special types of target balls will appear during the challenge. They will produce different effects when they are destroyed. So, be sure to check it out for yourselves in the new update.
You guys, that's my kind of old school arcade games, because I'm an old school. Okay, I'm just old.
I feel you, I'm an old school one too.
No, not
Our
that.
next event takes
Oh.
place in the land of Mondstadt. Travelers will encounter a familiar light novelist who recently completed a new script. Travelers who follow her script will be able to embark on a wondrous journey of literature and imagination. And the script will lead travelers to mysterious locales where they will have the opportunity to earn rewards. That is, if they can evade bullet curtain assaults from
Oh,
various
goodness.
mechanisms and collect enough labyrinth coins. No big deal, you can do it.
Easy
ready.
peasy.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the last redemption code. See you soon.
So yeah, what I wanted to say, because it kept stopping me, about the fungi / Inazuma strategy event. Now we can see, I guess the AoE is bigger than before. Isn't it wider? Is it just me? Like from the video it seemed like it's wider than usual. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I like these events because they give a strategy, and the new domain, the witchy domain that we saw, which I hope they give us some information on the witches. That again, I don't remember the name right now. The circle, something. It's a German name with a circle, and I don't remember it. I'm so mad. But anyway, that domain had a lot of primos inside, so it would be kind of silly if they told us, "Hey, we're doing this only for this version of the game." However, one thing I didn't see was that new type of wish that we started. I expected that every patch will have it for a different region, and right now it didn't have it. Like you saw, we will just have our standard banners. So I guess it will occasionally come back. Like, okay, let's go back to this.
And we're
Welcome back, everybody.
We're back.
We're back.
hello.
Welcome back to the version 4.7 special program. Looks like we completed this domain challenge.
Was there ever any doubt?
Piece of cake.
I think you'll find I am very, very pro.
Now it's time to tell everyone about the new optimizations in the
Yes,
latest
please,
update.
tell
Yes,
us.
please.
First up, the encounter point system for collecting daily commission rewards will now be unlocked at adventure rank 24. Hopefully, this helps travelers level up more quickly.
Okay.
Nice. And now for some really exciting news. Travelers' max resin will be increased from 160 to 200.
Finally!
Nice. You might notice from the video that version 4.7 will have some other optimizations. Be sure to check them out for yourselves in-game.
Yeah, I don't know about this version.
All right, that looks like all the information we have to share
That's all?
today. Bye, travelers.
What?
Just kidding.
Don't play, dude!
I'm just kidding. Of
Okay.
course I wouldn't sign off without giving you guys the chance to talk about your time here on the special program. How was it?
I have things to say. No, I'm so thrilled to join this amazing voice cast, and I'm excited for everyone to get to see Sigewinne in action and add her to your parties, I hope, and
Yes.
just see how cute she is with her little pills and her adorable little syringe. Take it.
Oh my god. And like,
Thank you very much.
yeah, same here to everything that Sarah said. It's such an honor to join the cast. I'm so excited that Chlorinde is finally coming out. I hope everyone has fun like meeting her and learning more about her. And also, I'm really excited for these combat events. I don't know about you guys, but I've been playing this game, and my favorite thing's beating things up.
Same.
Yeah, no, me too.
Love fighting these monsters.
And you guys, I have not been playing this game for years, and so while Dainsleif is a man of mystery, this game, so much of it is a mystery to me, and you guys were so welcoming today, and I learned so much.
You should play more, Mr. Dainsleif,
finally gets me to start playing.
Oh.
Are you guys a gateway?
Oh.
Is that what, did that just happen?
Did we get him?
This is it. Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome doing this with you guys. I'm so excited for Imaginarium Theater, of course, all the new characters, and the new Archon quest because I got some new voice
Yes!
lines. Oh yeah.
She speaks!
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and see y'all in game.
See you.
Aw, bye. Oh? Natlan? Oh, Natlan! Oh! They're so cute! Little Rhydons, people, little Rhydons. Oh, these go up the wall. These are dangerous, babes. Okay. That looks like we can ride it. Do we get inside them or something? I'm sorry, that sounded weird. Okay. Cute! So we're moving through animals, it appears. Ah, okay, I expected it to be a little less green, I guess. I see. So yeah, this was 4.7 live stream of Genshin Impact. I am excited, guys. I don't know what to tell you. You just heard me. I'm getting an Archon quest with my favorite character. I'm getting answers finally about Sigewinne because I was one of the players that wondered how her face could be not Melusine-like. But from what I understood, she probably got a potion or something from the trailer. That's what I understood. Then we have Chlorinde and find out about the Marasho's hunters. I will admit, I have not even touched this. Like lore-wise, I haven't touched it. I know we have an artifact set, but I haven't read it. In fact, I haven't even farmed Marasho's hunters set, so yeah. I want to though, because I'm thinking of a specific build I want to try on Nouvellette, but we'll see about that. What else? The games. I'm interested about strategical games. I love using some strategy before getting into combat. However, I also am the kind of person that won't think that much when in battle. That's why I like when strategy is set before the battle starts, like the one with the pillars that we saw. The new domain though, guys, I think that is very interesting, and I hope they give us more lore about the witches, since especially it will be coming back every patch from now on. Just a little bit different. I wonder if, this is my first and foremost question. When this domain gets renewed every patch, will we only be getting new stages or will we be getting new lore? Because that would be helpful because, you know, the Genshin writers have actually created quite of a wide lore. And I really don't know how they're going to give us all the lore with the pacing we have already. Sure, we're getting something, but there's so many characters, so many backgrounds, like how much can you tell us? Like even now, like we are done with Sumeru for a year now, right? Is it 1.5 now? I don't remember. I'm not good with time, guys. And still, by playing Cyno's quest, you learn a lot of new things about King Deshret and the desert. So as you can see, there's plenty of lore that cannot be shown within just one patch. So if they decide to give us more on the witches, I expected them to do more on Mondstadt, which they don't. They have focused on other regions, like we had the expansion for Liyue, little events in Inazuma, but we're not going that much to Mondstadt. We went to Mondstadt for the little potion event, and we learned a few things about that, and that's it. But we don't get much on Mondstadt to talk about the witches that are very vital, I believe, to the lore. Based on what they've told us, they seem to have so many secrets, and we also have yet to meet Alice and what she knows about this world, or Nicole, that helped us in Fontaine as well. And I hope that through this domain and through this little wolf character, we get to learn more, because I'm very interested in what is the role and how much they know about fate, about the travelers, about everything, really, about Conria. Yeah, this was interesting. And what did I want to say? I wanted to say something they mentioned there by the end. Yeah, Natlan. Not me be like, yeah, we have to talk about Natlan too. Sorry guys, I am excited about Natlan. I really am. Because we've been hyped about dragons and stuff, and I like dragons. But this trailer wasn't much. I'm allowed to say it wasn't much. Compared to what we saw for Sumeru, for example, they showed us a vast part of the land and whatnot, or the way they showed us Fontaine, I believe the Natlan little sneak peek was a little underwhelming. I wanted to see more of the land, like I expected the volcanoes, duh. I didn't expect green, like I said. I thought this was going to be a full-on volcanic area, like imagine Dragonspine but with fire. That's what I expected. So it's interesting, we'll have indeed some green, and we'll have many new species, which it appears we'll be able to ride through. Like, at first when they were showing us the animals from the side, I was like, oh, new species, like they're showing the flora, the fauna, you know. But if you noticed, there were times that they actually showed us the camera following directly after the animals, which means that we are the animals. So in Sumeru, we had those shiny spots that we could climb from place to place and be like Tarzan, you know? And then in Fontaine, we were moving with those bubble things, like we were getting in those water circles, and then we would become a bubble and be sent to another place. And now it appears we'll be moving through animals. And I'm also thinking the event with the party, if you remember the little... I think their name was Pari, the pink little fairies in Sumeru Desert. It's like this, and the event with the hilichurls that we were going in their camps and flying from head to head to get to our goal, that these two events were to prepare us for what Natlan is going to introduce now with his animals, because this is what it feels like. And I don't know how I feel about that, because I like animals, new species shown in video games and whatnot, but I want to play my characters. If there is so much lava, I doubt we can move anyhow else but with those animals. Like, we will need somebody to get us flying from place to place or to swim inside the lava. So our means of transport will most likely be just animals. I hope not. I want us to be able to walk, explore more. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being negative. I don't know. Maybe you guys like it. What do you think? Do you like this as a means of transport for the game? Like, this is my only concern. Other than that, I'm looking forward to see how Natlan is going to be, because I'm very much a fire person. Perhaps it's because I'm an Aries, I don't know. But yeah, I enjoy the element of fire. I can't wait to make Aether a fire character, because I'll tell you something. Ever since I started the game, I haven't changed Aether to anything but an Nemo, because all the other powers I've seen so far make me want to scream from the tops of a mountain. I don't like the Traveler's animations in other elements. I prefer Anemo, and I have built him as an Anemo character. However, as a person who really enjoys pyro characters, I had been farming as like crazy in the stupid pyro domain to get as many stuff as possible, and I have some decent pyro characters, but none of them is overpowered. I think only Bennett is overpowered. I didn't make him a support like I see most people do. I actually made him pretty much a DPS, I guess. I mean, I wanted to make him somebody that gives a boost, you know, because of his... But eventually, the dude ended up being my strongest pyro character, and like doing 20 and 30k very easily, whereas other characters really take their sweet time to give me numbers. And I'm not that much of a number person, but you know, when I go into the Abyss, I kind of want to get all the stars, and I need me some strong units. But yeah, I have enough stuff, I guess, to give a pyro Aether a decent build. So I'm really hoping that they won't give him the kind of animations they gave him for water, for example, for Hydra or for Electro, you know? Like the only other element I have somehow built is Geo, and that because I didn't have any Geo characters for a good while that I could use. Like I had Noelle, but I needed the balls, you know? I didn't have Zhongli, so I needed the balls for the exploration. I sound so wrong. For the exploration in Liyue. Now I don't need it much, and I also have Albedo, so I use the little flower elevator. I had high hopes for Hydra, I'm gonna say this. But when I saw the pew pew, what was that pew pew from your finger, my dude? Like, why? I hope it's not a pew pew situation again with the fire. I want him to be giving us flamethrower vibes, you know? I'm just hoping I wasn't hyping for nothing is what I'm trying to say, because I've been waiting to make him a pyro for a long time and be, finally, a pyro / electro main because I'm maining both Aether and Beidou. Otherwise, I'm staying with Anemo, like, I don't care. I like Anemo very much. I've built it already, so less hassle for me. But yeah, that's all for me. That's all I had to say. What are you guys pulling for? I want to hear you. I don't know if I will do the reaction to Chlorinde and Sigewinne because I'm guessing they will come out while I'm away. But it remains to be seen. Maybe I will do them. I don't know. It remains to be seen. Also, what are your impressions with the little sneak peek we got of Natlan? What are your expectations? Like, share me your excitement in the comments. I play Genshin too. I just can't play on my channel. Please. Engage me into your excitement. No hate though. I don't want to hear any hate because I know some of you Genshin fans are a bit of extreme. If you don't like something, just tell me you're not interested casually like I did right now. Please, like, let's keep it cool, okay? That's all I'm asking. Like, you can tell me your opinions, just keep it cool. But yeah, I blabbered long enough. I hope you have a wonderful week and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.